All right, Oni, can you remind us what automatic thoughts are?
Thoughts that come without thinking about it.
Sort of automatically without our processing it, right? Okay, these are the 10 automatic thoughts that we are thinking about today. You guys are going to go ahead and read them right out of this book to each other, and then we're going to think about them together.
Okay.
So, Crystal, will you go ahead and read number 1 out loud?
All or nothing thinking. You see things in black and white categories. If your performance falls short of perfect, you see yourself as a total failure.
Okay, we pass it to Oni so she can read it also.
All or nothing thinking. You see things in black and white categories. If your performance falls short of perfect, you see yourself as a total failure.
Okay, you guys take a second and try and think of a time where you had this automatic thought or you know someone else that had this automatic thought.
Does it have to be one specific moment?
Try and think of a specific example. Just give me a thumbs up when you have it. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. All right, Oni, will you read number 2?
Overgeneralization. If you see a single negative event as a never-ending pattern or of defect.
Please no.
No.
That's the end.
Okay. Will you give it to Crystal to read out loud?
Overgeneralization. You see a single negative event as a never-ending pattern of defeat.
Let me take a second and try and think of an example in your own life when this has happened. You got one? Perfect. Number 3 is mental filter. Will you read that one, Crystal?
Mental filter. You pick out a single negative detail and dwell on it exclusively. Like a drop of ink that discolors an entire beaker of water. This type of thinking darkens your vision of all reality.
Deep. Number 3.
Mental filter. If you pick out a single negative detail and dwell on it exclusively, like a drop of ink that discolors the entire beaker of water. This type of thinking darkens your vision of all reality.
An example of that might be you go through your entire school day, everything is fine, but this one thing happens during the school day which upsets you or makes you unhappy, and then you go home and all you can do is think about this one thing. And it sort of colors how you see your entire day at school. Even though 99% of your school day was amazing and 1% wasn't, it's just the 1% that you focus on. Oni, will you read number 4?
Disqualifying the positive. You reject positive experiences by insisting that they don't count for one reason or another. In this way, you can maintain a negative belief that is contrary by your everyday experiences.
Thank you, Crystal. Will you read it also? Number 4.
Disqualification, the positive. You reject positive experiences by insisting that they don't count for one reason or another. In this way, you can maintain a negative belief that is contradicted by your everyday experiences.
Let me guys just think about that one for a second. You reject positive experiences by insisting that they don't count for one reason or another. In this way, you can maintain a negative belief that is contradicted by your everyday experiences. Can you guys think of a time that you've done that or seen someone else do that?
Yeah.
Or even though some good things are happening to you, you're just choosing not to think about them, you're just ignoring them. I sort of immediately think about when I receive compliments and I don't want to receive them because they're contrary to what I think about myself. Number 5 is jumping to conclusion.
Jumping to conclusions. You make a negative interpretation even though there are no
Definite facts.
definite facts that
Convincingly support your conclusion.
by one of the following.
And there's 2 ways that can happen, mind reading or fortune telling. Mind reading is when you think you know what someone else is thinking. Like you could read their minds, which neither of you actually can.
Are you sure?
Positive. And the other one is guessing what the future is going to look like. Like, hey, if I go into this class, this is going to happen, all these negative things are going to happen. You're trying to predict the future. Will you read number 5 also out loud?
Jumping to conclusion, you make negative interpretation even though there are no definite facts that convincingly support your conclusion by one of the following: mind reading and fortune teller.
Life would actually be a lot easier if we could read people's minds.
Yeah, it would.
Or if we could tell the future. Number 6 is magnification or minimization. Will you read number 6, Crystal?
Magnification or minimalizing, you exaggerate the importance of things, such as your mistakes or someone else's achievements, or you inappropriately shrink things until they appear tiny. For example, your own desirable qualities or other people's imperfections. This is also called the binocular trick.
The binocular trick. Can you think of an example of that happening? Especially with your own thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
Would you read the next one, number 8? Should statements. Number 7, emotional reasoning. Thank you.
You assume that your negative emotions necessarily reflect the way that things are. I feel, therefore it must be true.
Will you read it also, Crystal?
Which
Number
one?
7, emotional
7.
reasoning.
Emotional reasoning. You are sure that your negative emotions necessarily reflect the way things really are. I feel it, therefore it must be true.
Have you guys ever found yourself saying something like that? And well, that's the way that I feel, so it is what it is. That's my feeling. It must be true. Even though there may not be evidence or reasonings for it. Okay, number 8, should statements. 3 more to go.
Me?
Mhm.
Should statements. You try to convince yourself with should and shouldn't, as if you had to be punished before you could be expected to do anything. Must and ought are also offenders, and the emotional consequences is guilt. Consequence is guilt.
I like that one. I hear that a lot, actually, as a teacher. I hear teachers telling students a lot, you should be able to do that. That should be something that you could do, even if it's something that the student can't do. And whenever I hear it, I see the student's face just kind of drop, because that's a sucky feeling. Number 9 is labeling and mislabeling. Can you read that one, Ryan?
This is an extreme form of overgeneralization. Instead of describing your error, you attach a negative label to yourself, such as I'm a loser. When someone else's behavior rubs you the wrong way, you attach a negative label to that person. He's an idiot.
Mislabeling.
Involves describing an event with language that is highly emotionally loaded.
Take a second. Think about a time in your life you've done that. That happens a lot at middle school. You could probably